1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on Soko, so leave me alone. I'm on Soko, so leave me alone. I'm on Soko, so leave me alone. I'm on Soko, so leave me alone.
Warning, this content contains bad language.
Fucking bonza. We rolling? All right. G'day. Welcome to Tunesday. My name's Knev. I'm here with Eamon from the chats. We're live at Sooki Lounge in Belgrave. Oh, hopefully that doesn't give you the shits. It's up and down. There you go, mate. Yeah. So, first of all, mate, welcome to Belgrave. Cheers for coming out. How are you feeling?
Thank you. It's nice to be here. I've heard you guys have some really good ice.
I mean, well, if you ask the right mate, you'll probably find it. He'll be around. Anyway, first of all, we're going to hit things off right. Obviously, Smoko, the biggest fucking hit in the country right now. Every tradesman screaming it out as someone asks him something to do. How does that feel to have, you know, those 3 million views and people picking you up on Triple M, Channel 7, shit like that?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because you don't expect anything like that to ever happen. So when it does, you're just like taken aback. You don't know what to do, man. But I think we've handled it pretty well because there's always going to be people who hate on you no matter what you're doing if you're successful, and there's going to be people who just want to talk shit about you or whatever. So yeah, I guess we've been all right about it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, boys. All right, we got the rest of the boys in here. Come on, take a seat. How are you? Well, we'll introduce ourselves. We got all the chats now, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, I'm Knev. Here we got
Matt. I play drums.
Matt plays drums.
Eamon, I play bass.
I'm Josh.
Josh plays guitar. I remember that because that's the one thing I want to get onto. I've just talking to Eamon about. I've bought your single that's just come out, your new song that you've just written. Fucking banger. I'll give you that one. That's an absolute ripper of a tune, boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, love it. Love it. Fucking love it. Whoever told you that's pretty fucked.
We know.
But like one thing I want to talk about on that mainstream, how was it feeling being on Triple M, talking with Eddie and the boys, and how was that sort of exposure for just like a Sunny Coast garage kind of band?
That was pretty cool. It's a bit of a weird vibe because we were just playing in the office, but it was a bit of fun. It was pretty cool to be there, you know. You got to appreciate stuff like that when it comes your way.
Bit of a lock it in Eddie. Yeah.
We've definitely never done anything like that before, eh?
Yeah.
We've done nothing like that.
No shit. I've seen this. You did one interview with this other independent company. I forgot the name. I watched it the other day, but you just asked a bunch of questions or something like that. I don't know, but I mean, it's got to be a big jump up from, you know, Triple M or Channel 7 or shit like that. How'd you feel about being on Channel 7?
Yeah, it was cool. They were nice guys. It was pretty cool. It definitely exposed us to a lot of people, which was cool. Yeah, it was kind of surreal actually. You know, like seeing yourself on the news. You don't ever expect that.
I know. I felt good enough seeing myself on the telly when I was on the footy when I was younger. You know, like.
What team?
Oh, mate, I go for the D's.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Melbourne. What else can I do? Exactly, not much at all. I wanted to touch on something else. You did a pretty big tour with the Cosmic Psychos, and from the looks of it over Instagram and socials and stuff like that, you guys all got along real well, had a real good time. What was it like touring around with the Psychos?
Oh, it was the best. You know, they're the best bunch of blokes ever. Great band, great blokes. You know, you can't complain.
Fucking unreal. Yeah, mate.
Such legends, dude. Yeah, they taught us so much, man.
Yeah.
First ever tour we were really involved in. So, yeah, they were amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, like our fathers or something.
I could see that. Temporary tour dads, like.
Yeah, exactly, like that, yeah.
Fucking oath.
They're like a really bad uncle.
The best uncle you could ever not want.
Oh, yeah.
The one who slips you weed when your mum's not looking.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
It goes further than that, man.
Fuck yeah. Now, touching on those tours again, I'm seeing much bigger shit. You're opening for the Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
How does that come? Like, that shot the fuck out of. I've seen them play before, and it's no offense at all, but I mean, like, they've gone real deep to pick a band like the Chats to open.
Yeah, there's plenty of other bands in Australia. I don't know why they picked us, but it's real nice of them. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, 100%. Like,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Can't fucking wait.
fucking oath.
I
Yeah.
still can't even comprehend it, eh? Like, I have no idea how they picked a band like us. It's so sick. It's like we're just so lucky about it. It's sick. It's sick as fuck.
Fucking oath. Right. Now, another thing I want to try to get on is your lyrical content. Along the lines of other people like, you know, Cosmic Psychos and people like Dune Rats and Violent Psycho, touching on that Australian culture.
Yeah.
You guys seem to just take it a bit more home than anyone else, you know. Things like, when I hear songs like, you know, like Bus Money and Smoko especially, and things like that, you know, even having mates from Sunny Coast who tell me that Nambour is just the most boring place, shittest town in the... But look... But I mean, like, lyric-wise, like, I mean, what inspires you the most? Is it just being Sunny Coast and...
Just everyday life, really. You know, we don't write anything too emotional. We kind of keep it pretty at face value, you know. It's just, we write about what we know, and we don't know much.
Fuck, that's spot on. So this whole music thing started. You've not been out long, have you? Like, I heard it's halfway through year 12 or some shit. You just started slapping together some tunes.
Yeah. Just in high school, we just came together and we were like, yeah, let's start a band, and then somehow got to this level. I don't know, it's like a joke that's gone too far.
Oh, fucking tell me about it, eh?
That actually. Yeah, it is.
Fuck.
Did not expect any of this to happen. It was just like a joke between our friends kind of thing. It was like, oh, cool, we got a couple songs. That sound pretty cool, but like, we didn't really think people would actually dig it as much as they did. Like, it's sick.
I mean, like, you definitely notice the difference because you can tell what you mean with your first EP, how it's, you know, a bit all over the place, you know, how it's a bit like...
We're still kind of finding our
Yeah,
sound.
exactly. Where, like, when you listen to, you know, Get It Up Ya, or fucking... I can't quite recall the name, don't call me on it now. But, you know, I've got it up me and it's all good. But it...
The earlier one?
No, the newest one.
Oh, the newest one. Oh, yeah, sick, yeah.
Yeah, Get This In You, that's the one. Got to pick that up in a minute. But like, you've got one straight sound for that album. It's very, like, you've got your same tempos for your songs and everything's not so... Did you sort of feel that it was going to pick up, or you felt that, like, oh, we need to write something that's a bit more the same as...
I don't know, it's hard to say because you don't think about it at the time, but we were just writing songs that were a bit better than the ones we'd been writing in the past. And, you know, you can tell that quality kind of changes, but you don't expect anyone to really listen to it. We still didn't have, like, any fan base at all when we recorded that. We didn't have many, like, our fans were just our mates. So we didn't have a big following or anything. We didn't think it'd get big. So it was really, really humbled to be in the position that we are.
Smoko was out for a while too before it took off. So,
Because, yeah, I noticed that. Because when I started getting into you, I remember of course, I shared the meme on Facebook. There was a fucking meme about you. Yeah, saying apparently Australians have no culture, and then just clip of your chorus.
It's a few memes like that.
But then, like, a few weeks after that, after I shared that, my mate sent me a Snapchat of you working at Coles. And she's like, oh, he works at my local Coles.
I do.
Yeah, so how's Coles going for you?
It's all right. I went back to work last month because we had the month off. It's been all right. I don't want to say anything bad about Coles.
No, Coles, not a sponsor. Coles is not a sponsor.
Yeah.
But
maybe we'll sell out like Status Quo and like release a song to him.
Well, maybe one day.
Down.
Yeah. Fuck. So right now you're on the Do What I Want tour. We're we feel like we're one of your first stops. You had all ages earlier today. How did that go for you?
Yeah, that was insane. Everyone was really getting into it. It was great fun.
Crowd surfing shit. It was unreal.
They were started like fucking the like pit of death or whatever, where they all get in a circle and run in and bash each other.
Not great show, eh?
No, see, how was the feeling to see a bunch of people under 18 that shouldn't be hitting the piss getting right the fuck into your music?
Yeah,
like?
then they all walked outside right after, and they were all smoking darts. It was awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Probably terrible influences, but that's all right.
Nah, it's all right. Nah, doesn't hurt them. But I mean, where are the rest of your stops? You heading around just the East Coast or?
Yeah, just East Coast. We got Geelong tomorrow night, and then the week after we're doing Queensland and Byron. Then the week after that we're doing Sydney, Wollongong and Newcastle.
Yeah, shit up.
Yeah.
Fucking oath. Now, I just want to touch on this quick new single you've written, mate. About I don't know. I feel we just need a bit of an anthem of doing what we want. And I mean, what's inspired you to do what you want, especially like that?
Beer.
That's exactly all I needed. Well, boys,
That's what it's all about.
That's it. One word.
that's it. Fucking oath. Well, that's about all we got for you now, lads. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
It's good to meet you. This has been Tunesday, live at Sooki Lounge, here with the chats. We'll catch you next time. Alright, it's Tunesday Creative out here, Sooki Lounge.
Oh yeah, tuck it in.
We're Tuesday, we are Tuesday, we're at Sooki Lounge. Yeah.